Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James against Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. In transition, here they come. Here's Brown, tipped. Here's Calathis, pass to James. Down low. Here's Calathis. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Over to the left wing. Here's Cornelie. The rebound by Vezenkov. About a minute played here so far in the first. A deep three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And here's James. To the middle. All by himself. Finished off the break.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fournier. Powered down with both hands.
Now, you can't sleep on the athleticism of Fournier. I mean, this guy knows how to finish, and his dunks are done with style.
Here's Calathis. There's a screen. James outside. 19-footer. And the jumper is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Calathis, a chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Official, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. James against Fournier. James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Left side, Brown. And here's the fast break. Brown against Fournier. Pass to Vizenkov. Launches it. They grab their own miss. And he can't get that one. Outside, Brown. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
James against Fournier. Fournier with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Vizenkov. And the 3 off target.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And here's Brown for 3. Another shot. Here's Calathis. And there's James from the arc. Sinks the tray. James has got 9 points. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Outside Fournier. Inside. Off with the layup. Now here's Brown. Here's Calathis. Here's James. Buries the jump shot. He's got 11.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. 6 to shoot. Evans, that's good. Evans has got his first 2 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Motiejunas. He's off on the layup. Here's Evans. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the visitors call time here. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's the drive. To the inside. Misses in close. Here's Dorsey. Still no points. The 3 is up. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Diallo. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Dorsey. And he banks in the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Motiejunas. Diallo outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the break. Here's Evans. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
And he comes up with a bucket. Evans has got 12 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
It's good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Off target at the rim. Pass to Akobo. Now here's Diallo. Here's Mata-Yunus. Diallo on the wing. Fires from deep. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
1:52 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Dorsey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Akobo. He's scoreless. Counted.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Pass to Evans. Unloads. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Akobo, no good. 1:03 left in the first half. Here's Evans. Puts up a 3. That shot is off. And here they come. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Diallo. And Diallo drops them both. There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Here's Evans. 14 points for him. And there's the drive. Doesn't go for him. Here's Mata-Yunus. And no good. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Evans. Down low. 11 seconds left in the half. Hits a three-pointer. Evans has got 17. Diallo on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So we conclude the first half.
Visiting team.
Up by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
Now let's change gear. And that's it for half.
And And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Fournier against James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's the fast break. Here's Papanikolaou. Finished off the break.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Inside. It's stolen. Here's the break. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Vezenkov. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Fournier.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Fall with his first shot attempt. And he can't bank that one in.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Kalathis.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
That three's off the mark. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And he makes a first.
0. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. James against Fournier. It's deflected. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Fall. Off with the layup. Right side Brown. For 3, James. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Vezenkov. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And rejected. From deep. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Papanikolaou. Defended by Brown. They get it back. Pass to Vezenkov. Drains the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Kalathis. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
No problems knocking that one down. Fournier's got 6.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter. Every season he's been in the league.
And there's James from the arc. On target from range.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
James has got 3 threes to go so far. With the drive, drops in the layup for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Driving to the basket.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
And he jams it home with authority.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
59 seconds left in the third. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Just 5 on the clock. 29 seconds left in the third. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown. And they're running. It's stolen. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 6. After a quick break, we're coming. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the visitors call time here. Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Evans. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Diallo gets the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Dorsey. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Diallo outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Dorsey. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Evans. It's tipped. To take the lead. And the layup is good. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Corneli. Pass to Akobo. Fires from the corner. He can't hit that time.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters, covered by Diallo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Dorsey. Driving inside. Misses the layup. Dorsey's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Diallo. Rebounded by Evans.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Peters, no good.
Third team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth. For 3, Diallo. That shot missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Right wing. Here's Evans. From outside, off the mark. Okobo gets the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The home team calls timeout. Gets the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. The rebound by Diallo. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
To the paint. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Evans. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Swap is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The home team calls timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's Okobo. Pass to Diallo. Out to James. 4-3. Can't hit that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Hackett. Misses the three. To the wing right side. Here's Angelia. Here's Courtney. Shot clock at 6. Here's Angelia. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Unloads from 13. Count it.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
The three. They get it back. Pass to Courtney. Second shot opportunity. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Al Fournier got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's the pick. Pass to Papanikolaou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebound by Shengelia. Clyburn is guarded by Fournier and stolen by Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Here's Courtney. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rebound by Shengelia. Puts up a deep 3. Fall with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Here's Courtney. Here's Hackett. Clock at 6. Inside, Shengelia. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Fast break, here we go. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Fournier. Nothing on the board. Can they get it? Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Hackett, who's guarded by Fournier. Hackett, the pass to Shingeli. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's the try. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Courtney. Scoreless thus far. Off target from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
From deep three-point land. It'll count. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Now here's Evans. Puts up a deep three. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Now here's Tucker. D right on him.
Point. Onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 8.
Here now, Vildoza. 16 feet away. Here's Morgan. His three-pointer's off the mark. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Launches it. They get it again. Evans outside. To the left wing. There's the three. Drops in the tray. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Morgan. Covered by Evans. Morgan can't hit it.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And they pick up 2.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Dorsey, that's good.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Morgan. Right wing. 6 to shoot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Vildoza. Offline with his 3. Pass to Morgan. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. Here's Morgan. From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. Morgan's got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Out left to the wing. Here's Dorsey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tucker inside. Working on Dorsey. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Vildoza. No good again that time. And Tucker has it in the corner. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. They grabbed their own miss. Can't hit that one. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. No good from outside. And here's Evans. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Morgan. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Dorsey. A 3-ball. No good on that one.
First team foul. At the line for the Olympiacos.
Tipped away. Here's Evans. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. There's nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime.
And you know, one of those guys might be the next guy, the next Shaq. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the visiting team. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Courtney. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Courtney's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Papanikolaou. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Hackett. Offensive rebound. Pass to Courtney. Hackett, who's guarded by Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From deep three-point territory. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The tray, and the three ball is good. Fournier's got 9 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Clyburn. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside Fournier. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. With the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's the fast break. Here's Sangelia. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
With some arc, that shot off the mark. Here's Courtney, who's guarded by Fournier, to the paint. Here's Sangelia. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sangelia's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Fournier. Offensive rebound. Papanikolaou. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Fall passes to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big...
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. To the inside. Fast break, here they come. Goes up. And Tucker slams it in.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
That one, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Morgan can't hit it.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Tucker with the ball. Misses from short range. One-on-one fast break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Peters. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pro?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Here's Morgan. That 3 off the mark. Morgan's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. And they're running. Launches the 3. Offensive rebound. Launches it from deep. That shot misses.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
3-pointer. That one doesn't go. And here's the fast break.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Tucker inside. Dorsey on him. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Throws it up high.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Morgan. Hands it from downtown.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
The shot's good from Evans.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From downtown. Pass to Morgan. Gets a very good look and converts.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Evans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your home team, Evans. Taking 2.
Good on the second free throw. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
everybody. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Calathis. James outside for three. Drops in the three.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And he gets it to go. James has got his second basket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. To the left side wing. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. In transition, here they come. They get it back. Launches a 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Ball stolen. Stripped it away. Picked it out of midair. Here we go. Pulls up for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
Check by James. Brown with the block. Now, here is James. He's covered closely. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Check by James. And it's in there.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And here's Brown for 3. That one doesn't drop.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Brown's gone 1 for 3 on the night. No good with the triple. And here's the fast break. Here's Calathis. A little mid-range shot is up.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
James deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 10 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 54 seconds left to play in the first.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the visitors call time here. 52 seconds left now in the first quarter. And there's a pick. And there's the drive.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. It's Brown on the wing. Out left to the wing. No good from the wing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Knocks down the triple.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Picked his pocket. Fast break, here we go. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 5. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Pass to Akobo. Lets it go from deep. Zizic with the rebound. In transition. Here's Morgan. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The visitors with the ball. There's a screen. Here's Tucker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Diallo against Tucker. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Lets a 3 fly. They get it again. Pass to Morgan. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
For 3, Diallo. Zizic with the rebound. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
They get it back. Here's Morgan. 6 points for him. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Akobo. No made baskets yet. Here's Montayunas. Pass to Akobo. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. The finish. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
To the right side. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Stolen. Here's Montayunas.
Away team ball.
Ten points separating these teams. Right side, Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that one drops for him.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morgan. And it's off from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. .121 left in the second. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Morgan's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Into the lane. Morgan with a rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
They set a pick from deep. It's not going to go for him.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And he gets it back.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 30.
First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Zizic. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Snatched away. To the middle. Here's Montayunas. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
.7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team. Glad you could join us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Out to the right wing. Defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. James, outside. Right side, Brown. Fires from deep. No good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They set the pick. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
James, outside. The 3. No luck on that one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Missed inside.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Brown. The layup off target.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Check by James. Here's the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. No luck on that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 8 points now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Will it go? Tries again. Out to James. Takes a 13-footer. The shot off that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good on the 3. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Brown, that's good.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
54 seconds left in the third. Drives to the hoop. Offline with a three.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Nails it from three. Calethus has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
This one for three. Offensive board. No good from outside. And there's James from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one drops.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Such a wide open look.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Cornelie. No good with a layup. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Down low. Floats one up. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The visitors with the ball. Outside Tucker. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Morgan connects from downtown. Morgan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps them overcome the size disparity. The kind of sharp passing makes them tough to defend in transition.
Outside Tucker. to Morgan. The rebound by Corneli.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's a Kobo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Not going to go that time. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Matajunas. Three-pointer. A Kobo, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Outside Tucker. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Here's Morgan. From downtown. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Diallo.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
A Kobo, no good. And they're on the break. Fires the 3, and Tucker gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Morgan. From outside the arc. Ooh, poked away. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this built...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3, the small forward. Fournier, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fournier against James, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team.
And that one falls for Fournier.
2 shots.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Korkmaz. They set the pick. It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The offensive rebound. Pass to Vizenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Fall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Snatched up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
For the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Fournier. This one for 3. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. He's covered by Brown. Here's Vizenkov. Outside Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. A shot by Papanikolaou. No good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Papagiannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Papagiannis has got 6.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. puts up a deep three. The rebound by James.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Coathis grabs the board. Shot game clock separated by 5. Papianis passes to James. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
James taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
Determined.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Evans' shot is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Okobo. Here's Diallo. Okobo. Pass to Corniche. Here's Okobo. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. And it's good for 2. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
It doesn't go for him. To the right side. Here's Okobo. Here's Moniunas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Evans. He has 5. The 3. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Evans with the rebound. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Evans has got 8.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Shot good by Diallo.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one, good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Corniche. Out to the wing. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Yunus. Off target at the rim. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Dorsey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Diallo, no good. Here's Peters. No scoring in this one. Dorsey, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
The line for one.
Three from the inbound. The long distance three is buried. Diallo's got 9. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Dorsey. And he converts the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here is Yunus. Diallo with it. For 3. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Goes back up. He lays it in.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Akobo, that's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, Evans. No good on that one. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that's the end of the first half. Up 6. And we'll be back right after this.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And next up on the... Thanks for spending half...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Papanikolaou. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
For the away team. 0. Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center, locking down the middle. There's a screen from deep. James, that's tipped, and he gets it back. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. James covering. Here's Vazenkov. 4 on the clock. For 3, Fournier. Kept alive. Papanikolaou. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Vazenkov's got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From outside the arc, Calathes gets the bucket. Calathes has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Fournier with the ball. Going inside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by
Fournier's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Papanikolaou. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it's denied. Calathes kicks to James. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And it's blocked. Back to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
James against Fournier. James in the post. Still yet to score. Papagiannis passes to James. Here's Calathes. And here's Brown outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Vazenkov. Puts up a deep 3. Calathes grabs the board. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Down low, here's Korkmaz. Off on the layup.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Vazenkov, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
From past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Moniunas with the steal. Pass to Diallo. Shoots it. Misses the jumper.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the point guard position. Here's Dorsey. Good on the bucket. Dorsey's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Bucket is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's the pick. Driving to the basket. It's intercepted. Here's Diallo. And a slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Nice shot by Evans.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And here's Diallo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Out to the right wing. Looking to get back on track here. They get it back. Pass to Corniche. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 25, Alec Peters.
Here's a Kobo for the 3. And that one is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Dorsey's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. They set the screen. Here's Diallo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shoots. Peters passes to Evans. Here's Peters. Evans kicks to Peters. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Corniche. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Dorsey. From deep, Evans. The shot misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From deep 3-point land. And it's a Kobo missing.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Stolen. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here they come. This one for 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Takes a 3. Here's Peters. He's guarded by Diallo. Clock at 6. Evans dishes to Dorsey. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Giallo has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Dorsey. To the wing on the left. Shoots the three. Corniche with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Here's Dorsey. Fires the three. Adiunas grabs the miss. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Fournier. Here he goes. Good on the shot.
And that's how you cap off a drive. Fournier seeing the opening.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any passing lanes they see because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
Out of bounds.
Away team ball.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
To the wing, right side. And there's the screen from behind the arc. That shot, no good. Here's Vezinkov. Pass to Fournier. Here's Fall. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. He can't get it to go. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Fournier. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
There's the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier.
2 minutes remaining.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. 1:58 left in the first quarter. From the arc. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Fournier. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. A shot by Vezinkov, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Knocked loose. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Fall. Shot from the low post is good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Vezinkov. On the wing, Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Fournier covering. There's a screen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
No shortage of score. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pass to Morgan. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Evans. Going inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Tucker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Evans. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Morgan. Takes a 3. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Out to the right wing.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Tucker. That one falls. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Evans. And he drives in. Basket's good.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Morgan. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Morgan's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Dorsey. No points so far. Fires the 3. Zizic with the rebound. And he buries his first look.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Evans. He's got 6. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. 1:11 left in the first half of this one. There's a screen. Tucker, the pass to Morgan. Here's Zizic. Shot clock at 5. And he throws it down with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Evans. That 3's off the mark. Outside Tucker. Pass to Morgan from behind the arc. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Evans. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Peters. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Morgan. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the visiting team. And that's it for halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Away team ball.
From deep three-point land. The shot that time not on target.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Vazinkov. Yet to see a basket. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fournier covering. The layup off target. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Launches a three. Fournier with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Papanikolaou. Off with the layup. And here comes the break. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Offensive rebound. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. He drops it from range. 7 points in the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Vezenkov. To the right side.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Fires for three. Buries it from three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To win the run. Counted from distance. Vezenkov's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Back to Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. Sinks the tray. Vezenkov's got 6 points. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreaking.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
First team.
Tucker inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Zizic with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
And it's Morgan missing.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Peters. Off target from 3-point range. He shoots a 3. No good that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Right side, Tucker. Here's the three. No luck on that one. Here's Dorsey. Checked by Tucker. And Dorsey gets it to go. Right wing. This one for three. Outside Tucker. Beyond the arc. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Dorsey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And they're on the run. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Evans. For three. Kept alive. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of three.
Evans taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
No good on the triple. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Pass to Morgan. Lets it go from deep. Let's go with a three. And he can't get that one.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Offensive rebound. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Peters. And you look around the league. When are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And down it goes. 2 points. Evans has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall so far. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Dorsey with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Really left him alone that time.
3.
Pass to Morgan. Five to shoot. And so they get the victory here at home.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown, passing game out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at center. Kicks it out to James. Off target with his three. Here's Courtney. James defending. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Papagiannis. On the wing, James. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
They get it back.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Brown sets a screen for James. Nailed from three-point land.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Hackett, the pass to Courtney. Launches it. The rebound by James. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Papagiannis. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Shingelia.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Over to the wing. Here's Blasingame. Drives to the hoop. And here we go. Launches a three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Brown. Fires away from way outside. Blasingame, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hackett, James covering. And they're running. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Blasingame's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. To the right side. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.139 left here in the opening quarter. No good on the quick three.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's James. Sinks the triple. James has got 6 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Hackett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
From deep, sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Papagiannis. It's picked off.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Diallo kicks to Korkmaz from the arc, and they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
He doesn't get the second one. Okobo looking over the floor. That shot off. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Courtney. Drops in the tray. Here's Okobo. Will it go? Here's Courtney. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Yunus. On Tuesday, then on Sunday.
And for that game against Athens, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
You know, even though they're up, they have not been impressive from distance this quarter, shooting under 30%.
Diallo out there with Corniche, and it's Korkmaz in at the one spot. 6 to shoot. Here's a Kobo. And it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. Tries a three off the inbound, knocks down the three ball. Kobo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Korkmaz. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Tucker. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shoots it up. And no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Diallo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Morgan. Here's Zizic. And here's Tucker. Still without a basket.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Stolen away. Pass to Zizic.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Second team foul.
Now here's Tucker, and there's the drive. Here's Morgan. Clock at 6. The 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Okobo, that's good. Okobo's got 5 points in the quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike. Hey, their shooting percentage has dropped into the low 30s. If they don't start making more shots, I think they could easily find themselves losing this lead.
Cornish's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Okobo. Now here's Moniunas. Goes up the baseline. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Here's Tucker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
To the wing right side. Here's Morgan. Back to Tucker. Pass to Morgan. Lets the 3 fly. Cornish with the rebound.
frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A Kobo. That's good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Morgan. Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. Fires the 3.
Zizic. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Morgan's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Here's Kalathis. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Courtney. James covering. Fires for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The visiting team
up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active. And
moving on to our next topic. And that about wraps it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Courtney, and it's Hackett in at the point guard position. He takes it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Brown out there with Blossingame. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
We've got Courtney, and it's Bellinelli in at the 5, down low. Pass to Courtney. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fiber over to the wing. The tray. That shot is off. We've got Blossingame. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Sangelia.
Away team foul. Olympiacos. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Courtney. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sangelia. The shot missing. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Here's Kalathis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. From deep three-point land, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Knocks it loose. And they're pushing it up. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Courtney, the pass to Sangelia.
Papagiannis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, James. He can't hit that time.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The 3. Has to coordinate. Three-pointer. There's Zangelia. There's the 3. To the left side wing. Clyburn. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Brown outside. Here's Kalathis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Zangelia. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nice shot by James. Out to the right wing.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
1:02 left in the third. Here's Courtney. James covering. The rebound by James. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Here's Zangelia. He's covered by Brown. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. That shot wide open. James has got 14 points for the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Korkmaz has got his second bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. To tie it up. That shot off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
They've got Korkmaz, Diallo out there with Corniche, and it's Okobo in at the shooting guard.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2, Tucker.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Diallo with it. Pass to Matajunas. Here's Corniche. Fires from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's a Kobo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Pass to Morgan. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Tucker. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And the 3-ball is good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's a Kobo, guarded by Tucker. Count the basket. Cornish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's a Kobo. Here's Diallo. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
And look at hanging in double pump and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
As to Diallo. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Diallo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
1:33 left in the game. A nice shot by Tucker.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Korkmaz has gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visitors. Here's Morgan. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Morty Eunice. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And it's a Kobo missing. Into the lane.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Got that one up quick. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morgan. Now Tucker. And And he lays it straight in.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they